Yeah, I did watch the video. I did watch the video.
A young couple, both 22, shot and killed at point-blank range. Their 9-month-old son in the arms of the mother, not harmed.
An intensifying search for the heartless gunman who killed a young couple in front of their baby boy. Thank you for joining us for 7 Action News at 5. I'm Glenda Lewis.
And I'm Brian Abel. The baby is safe, but Detroit police say they will not give up until they find his parents' killer. The shooting unfolded late last night outside a Marathon gas station on West Warren.
7 Action News reporter Jim Kurtzner is live with the evidence police are relying on at this hour. Jim.
Glenda and Brian, police want to make this clear. This was targeted, not random, so no one else out here is in any danger. And we know who this young couple is. More on them in a minute. Take a good look at this surveillance video from the gas station at 8:30 last night. 2 guys run up from behind, armed with handguns, and opened fire. It's over in just seconds. A young couple, both 22, shot and killed at point-blank range. Their 9-month-old son in the arms of the mother, not harmed. Police say the victims are known to police, and that's where they're focusing on the investigation. Who wanted them gone?
At this point, they're victims of a horrific, violent act, and I don't think it'll serve any benefit to release their criminal history right now. But we're looking at all aspects to see, who they're aligned with, what happened with that alignment, if they were targeted by someone in that alignment. But releasing their criminal history right now is not appropriate.
The surveillance videos show 2 gunmen running away on foot. No further descriptions, except they were wearing black sweats, one with red stripes on the pants, the other with a white logo. Anyone with information can call police or Crime Stoppers. 1-800-SPEAK-UP, and you can remain anonymous.
This slime, this crime, and this grime, it must stop. This heinous shite is unacceptable. And someone knows. Someone always knows.
Family members are confirming this is the young couple. The mother, Marcia Nash, 22. The father, Benson Lindsay, 22. And their 9-month-old son, not harmed, who is with a grandmother tonight. The gas station is at the corner of West Warren, just off the Southfield Freeway. Police say the parents the young couple killed lived nearby.
Stuff like that happen all the time, but it really is a tragedy.
Just a rough area?
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, you really don't really hear nothing at this gas station. It's not usually this one, it's usually that one.
Now again tonight, police say anyone with information, any tip, large or small, please come forward. Brian and Glenda, 2 families not far from here, are planning funerals.
Detroit's police chief calling it horrific. The manhunt is on for the shooters who killed 2 Detroit parents with a 9-month-old baby in the car. We're glad you're with us for Local 4 News at 5. Off the top this afternoon, police are calling the shooting last night a targeted hit.
And that comes as we're getting a new look at clearer security camera video of the moments leading up to that shooting. Sean Lay is live tonight. And Sean, from what I understand, they were just sitting in the car.
Exactly. We continue to uncover disturbing details about all of this, Kimberly, including this young mom sitting in the passenger seat of the car holding her 9-month-old baby boy right to her. Right through the alley here, 2 gunmen rushed up to the car on either side, fired into the car. The young mom was killed. The boy's young father was also killed. Somehow, that little boy was not hit. He's okay. He's with his grandmother tonight. All of this taking place right here in front of 8 different cameras, giving us a more clear look of who police are after right now.
The offenders came from the north. Both of them were armed with handguns, gun in hand, ran up to the vehicle, directly to the vehicle, and fired shots into the vehicle.
Detroit Homicide Commander Mike McGinnis walking us through new, more clear video capturing what police are calling a shocking, targeted hit. 2 young men dressed in dark clothing rushing up to a car and opening fire multiple times. A young father, Benson Lindsay, and his girlfriend, Marcia Nash, both 22, were killed. Marcia was holding the couple's 9-month-old son in her arms. Somehow those shots did not hit that baby boy, but did take away his parents forever.
You're a kid growing up without your parents, that in and of itself is going to bring trauma to you. It's just horrific. I mean, it's just no words for it. I can't even imagine what the families are going through.
Police were seen comforting that little boy after the shooting. Police and community members now pleading for anyone who knows these gunmen to call Crime Stoppers.
You've got two families that have to bury two 22-year-olds. Now you've got a 9-month-old who is out here who has to be raised by the parents and at some point told the story of what happened.
Back here live just now, community members coming up with these freshly printed wanted posters that do have some clear images, perhaps of one face of one of these gunmen. Coming up at 6 o'clock, I speak to family members who are giving us a look into the lives that were lost here. And each time we uncover some new details, guys, this story just gets worse. Back to you.
Okay, and Sean, before you go, the couple also had an infant daughter as well as the son.
That's correct. They have a 1-month-old daughter who was born prematurely. Today is her 1 month exactly. She's still in the hospital, so she doesn't have her mom and dad. Also, the dad in this case, Lindsay, he has a 2-year-old and a 3-year-old in addition to the 2 other children who now don't have a father.
Police say these men shot their guns multiple times, and based on surveillance video, which we'll show you in a second, they were parked right on the right side of Pump 2. That's right over my shoulder. And the suspects came up from behind the building and approached the car, and that's when they started shooting. Here's that security video. It happens fast, but you can see 2 men dressed in black barreling in from the right corner of the gas station. The 2 men each go to separate sides of the car with their guns drawn, and then the video ends. The police presence last night was heavy. They tell us the 2 victims were a man and a woman. Both were sitting in the car at the time of the shooting. And investigators confirmed they found a child in the back seat after the shooting. Thankfully, that child is okay. Now take a look at these pictures. Police are hoping someone might recognize the men. The first suspect is wearing a black hoodie and black sweatpants. The sweatpants look like they have some kind of white logo on them, and he's also wearing white sneakers. The second suspect is wearing a black hoodie and sweatpants with red stripes down the side. It looks like his sneakers are black. Unfortunately, it's hard to make out any of the faces.
There's 2 people in police custody in the ambush shooting of 2 parents at a Detroit gas station. Off the top at 5, that news comes just days after Marche Nash and Benson Lindsay were killed sitting inside their car along with their 9-month-old baby.
And it comes less than 24 hours after police released this security camera video showing the attack. We want to get right to Sean Lay. He's live tonight. Sean, what are your police sources telling you?
Sources are telling us tonight that it was tips from the public, tips that they asked for that led to the arrest of who they believe are the 2 gunmen who are here on Monday evening shooting this young mother and father. A memorial here outside the gas station growing for the couple. Tonight I'm speaking to the father of Marche, Johns Nash. He feels the need to act because of this, but first he had to watch that terrible video. Did you watch the video?
Yeah, I did watch the video. I did watch the video.
Put yourself in the shoes of Greg Johns Nash, watching video of this deadly ambush that killed his daughter Marche and her boyfriend Monday night.
This happened to many families, and now it just happened to me.
Marche, a 21-year-old mother of 2, was hit 1 time and killed, along with her boyfriend Benson Lindsay. Their baby boy Braylon was in Marche's arms when the gunman targeted the young parents. Do you think about Braylon and how he wasn't hit?
Well, it's a miracle, and we're going to take care of him like nothing before.
This father says Detroit has a disease, illegal guns, and young people using them for the smallest of reasons. 36th District Court alone has a backlog of 2,500 illegal gun cases. Greg Johns Nash says he has to be part of the cure.
To go through these neighborhoods and have the green lights and the cameras and the, everything, and people still don't even care. They don't even care no more. It's like, it's just
8 cameras were right there.
Right. I pray that somebody, or even if it's me, to get the strength to save our city. You know what I mean? It just to stop the crime. The adults, the grown folks, man, we kind of need to step it up. We need to step it up, because I know my child ain't the only child. A lot of us going through this every day. Every day.
Mr. Johns Nash also tells me he strongly believes that Marche was not a target of the gunman. Tonight, sources say he may be exactly right. When the gunman ran up here, they had information, I am told, that Benson Lindsay would be in the car alone. When they got here, Marche and the baby boy were also in the car. Kimberly, they still fired anyway.
I still just cannot believe this story. Hey, Sean, what about the baby boy that was in the car? Who's taking care of him and how's he doing?
It's still remarkable how Marche was holding the baby, and apparently she was shot in her shoulder, a deadly shot, but no shots hitting the baby. It truly is a miracle. He is apparently, physically fine. He's only 9 months old with his grandmother tonight.
Okay. Sean, thanks.